Our goal is keep the backlog fresh and aligned. For that matter, we use continuous exploration mechanisms. Continuous exploration is the process that drives innovation and fosters alignment on what should be built by continually exploring market and customer needs, and defining a vision, roadmap, and set of features for an initiative that addresses those needs. Continuous exploration is the first aspect in the four-part continuous delivery pipeline of continuous exploration, CE, continuous integration, CI, continuous deployment, CD, and release on demand. During continuous exploration, new ideas are raised, refined, and prepared as a list of prioritized features in the program backlog. They are pulled into implementation during PI planning, which kicks off the continuous integration process. After that, the continuous deployment cycle pulls the features into production, where they are validated and prepared for release. All the initiatives are born in the funnel, which is the first status assigned after creation and represents that no action has been defined yet and the exploration must be initiated. The process of incorporating an initiative into the backlog, that means moving from the funnel to the portfolio backlog, is its inception. For that matter, once the initiative has an assignee by automatic mode, if the product has a product owner associated, or manually if there is no responsible yet, it will be defined by the exploration team that will work on it. The exploration team is a group of people from different specialties, teams, and locations, regional and/or in the TIGO operations, who are requested to contribute to the definition of what must be done in order to achieve the business goals. If you are not listed in the exploration team, you may not be able to contribute to the ticket definition. Lean Inception is part of the framework and consists of a one-week workshop to plan out a MVP in order to set the direction of a software product in an agile project. TIGO's Inception approach is lean because it pretends to be with a shorter duration, removing everything that was not about the product. The end result of the Inception is the understanding of the MVP, minimum viable product. In general, Lean Inception consists of a series of activities that are generally scheduled over the course of a week. The main activities are: Business definition is the section to clarify the business understanding and declare the MVP for that the exploration team could modify the definition supplied by the initiative requester, enhance the description and the business results, adjust the KPI affected by the initiative implementation, define what is not, does not, and reflect this in the fields in scope and out scope. Describe the MVP to be achieved by different teams. List the potential features that could be incorporated. NFR's considerations. Considerations for Non-Functional Requirements, NFRs, is the section associated with software quality attributes identified during the exploration and to be considered during the implementation. Security considerations include the ability to detect and prevent malicious or unauthorized actions that could compromise the system. Performance considerations are required to ensure the system meets the timing requests. Observability considerations to help the team detect and solve the root cause of issues. Testability considerations to determine how well the system can be tested without having all components done. Availability considerations to ensure the system is able to tolerate failures and the associated consequences. Integration considerations to integrate the different parts of the solution, integration domain and integration key performance indicators. Other NFRs to consider include interoperability, usability, resource utilization efficiency, and others. Size and cost is the section to provide inputs about funding the initiative and have a better idea of investment cost and effort requested. To define the size of the initiative, a high-level estimation must be made using the T-shirts in terms of development effort. The development strategy is how it will be built into the initiative if it is approved. It could also be a combination of different strategies. SOW, if we're going to use a specific contract for it. BAU, if one or more time-based materials contracts participate in the initiative. Local team, whether it will be managed by a group of developers in one of Tigo's markets. Regional team, in-house cell, a group of developers under regional administration will be in charge of implementation. Iterations estimated are the number of sprints to be used to build the product, as per first estimation. Recommended partners are those of our suppliers who should be used to build the solution. The estimated costs are split into development, license, infrastructure, and others, and they look to have a better idea in terms of funding how much is requested for the initiative. The funding sources required to undertake the initiative must be identified using the business lines. Key roles. A business owner is the stakeholder who has the primary business and technical responsibility for governance, compliance, and return on investment, ROI, for a solution developed by an agile release train. He or she is the one who must assess fitness in order to approve the initiative and allow teams to work in the breakdown in preparation for PI planning. A product owner is a member of the agile team who is responsible for maximizing the value delivered by the team and ensuring that the team backlog is aligned with customer and stakeholder needs. Serving as the voice of the customer for the team entails a broad range of responsibilities. The PO must build and manage key relationships, synthesize information from multiple sources, maintain business alignment in the team backlog, and communicate effectively with a variety of audiences, all with a bias toward delivering and learning quickly. The technical lead is responsible for defining and communicating a shared technical and architectural vision for an agile release train, ART, to help ensure the system or solution under development is fit for its intended purpose. He or she is able to describe the solution context and solution intent, analyze technical trade-offs, determine the primary components and subsystems, identify the interfaces and collaborations between them, and define non-functional requirements, NFRs, in collaboration with other specialists. Risks. List of uncertain events or conditions that, if they occur, have a positive or negative effect on the goals and are to be considered during the approval and PI planning. Roadmap. Describe the sequence of releases planned for Tigo markets in terms of quarters. This input will be used for budgeting activities and to define which PI planning should be considered the initiative.